Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad that you found me or you found me again. Today I want to talk about something that affects all of us, no matter who you are or what you're trying to achieve. Failure, and more specifically, how you deal with failure. Because that's what really determines your path to success. So let's be honest. Failure is uncomfortable. It feels like a punch to the gut. Whether it's a missed opportunity, a project that didn't go as planned, or something you worked hard for that didn't pan out. I mean, it's tough, but here's the kicker. Failure isn't the problem, but the way you respond to it or the way you comprehend it is how it really affects you. And that's what really makes the difference. Probably heard people say it's not about how many times you fail or how many times you fall, but how many times you get up. And that's true, but let's dig a little deeper into that. What does it actually really mean to get back up? Think about it. Failure is a natural part of the process. Every successful person has failed miserably, whether it's Steve Jobs, Michael Jordan, Warren Buffett, and any other successful person. But here's the thing, failure doesn't define them. Failure didn't define them, but what defines them is how they dealt with those setbacks, how they dealt with those failures, how they comprehended those failures and learned from it, growth from it, and how they learned and use them to keep them as a fuel to keep going. So how do you deal with failure? So the first step is to just accept it. Accept failure. You can't pretend that it didn't happen, but it's part of the process. The sooner you accept failure as a part of the journey, the sooner you can learn from it. Step 2 is to just reflect. Take a moment to understand what went wrong. Start by asking yourself, what could I have done differently? What can I learn from this? It's easy to let frustration take over, but take note. Reflection is the key to growth. Now the next step, third step, is to adapt. You have to learn from your mistakes and you change your approach. This is where the magic happens. You take that lesson and use it to make a better plan and improve and evolve. Just make your failure better. If you failed, you can learn from it, grow from it, and probably do better next time that you do it, and probably won't get the same results as the last time. Maybe you'll get better. Probably most confidently you'll get better. And last step, and definitely not the least, is just keep going. The only way to truly fail is to quit, give up, and stop trying. Most people don't even want to try, and some people don't even have the courage to try, and when people have the courage to try, they just see bad results and definitely already give up. They don't grind, they don't do the hard work. They're only there for starting it, trying it, and seeing if it works. If it works, then they keep going. If it doesn't, then they quit. Well, there are people who actually don't want to do the journey of the process. They don't want the step-by-step process of failing and failing and failing and failing and failing. And if you don't do that process of constant failure, you won't have the braveness or the courage to have success. Remember, guys. Remember, success doesn't come overnight. It's a journey. It's a step-by-step failure. Success is just a constant failure and learning and learning and learning and growing and growing and growing. So if you have to keep moving forward always, even when it feels tough. Let's look at Thomas Edison, for example. He failed thousands and thousands of times before he finally invented the light bulb, which I'm using right now as light. And what did he say? I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work. He didn't see a failure as a defeat. He saw it as a stepping stone. Just because you did something wrong doesn't mean it's a failure. You failed. Well, sometimes you might fail, but you have to keep trying again and again and again. Constant failure is what brings you success. Here's the bottom line. It's not the failure that defines you. It's how you handle it. Do you let it knock you down? Do you let it keep you down? Or do you use it to learn, grow, get closer to your goals, and become successful? Well, if you use failure to knock you down, keep you down, if you fall and don't want to get back up again, that's where you fail. So next time you fail, don't be hard on yourself. Just take a deep breath, learn from it, and keep moving forward. Because it's how you deal with failure that determines how you achieve your success. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget that like button, subscribe for more inspiration, and in the comments, maybe share your own experience. That's probably it. Thanks for watching. That's for today. And what do I always say? Another day is another win. Goodbye.